Hello everybody, it is Calxiyn here. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember that you guys should become patrons over on Patreon if you guys want to support the channel. Join our Discord server, talk with us more. So I am about to go to school. If you guys don't know, Tuesdays are actually my longest days. I have to go there at 12 in the afternoon and stay there until 9:30. So I really wanted to talk about Xion before, I had to get up and go sort of thing, and I knew I couldn't record it later, so hello, we are recording it right now. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over evidence to why Xion may be the figure that seems to be Norted right here. You know, we only have, I think, 2 or 3 Norts that are unaccounted for. If you guys don't know what Norting is, maybe you're not exactly caught up on all the Kingdom Hearts stuff, but basically Xehanort, who is the big bad, is, possessing people. That is basically how it goes. Somebody on Twitter asked me to explain that for the video today, so, like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So we are basically going to talk about Xion. And so I think that there are sort of a bunch of pieces of evidence floating around. A lot of people are doing look comparisons with her face, and then, with her hair, like her hair. A lot of her hair in 358 over 2 days, I should say. A lot of people are doing sort of side-by-side comparisons. I tried to find one where it was exactly like her facing, like, side profile, like that. I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for. I don't think it matters anyway, because, like, looking at it myself, the hairstyle doesn't exactly line up no matter what picture you use. But I don't think it has to. I think that there's enough of it there that we could say that it is reminiscent of her hair. And so that's what I kind of want to get at, is that I kind of have some other ideas, but first let's go through the Xion evidence, as we are calling it right now. So basically, the first piece of evidence people are using is that this flash in the trailer comes right after Roxas. Obviously, Roxas and Xion are connected, so that kind of works out that way. You know, you show Roxas and sort of, him with Hayner, Pence, and Alette in the picture, and then him not being in the picture with them, like, sort of showing part of his plight, part of his story, and then you have, like, Xion sort of following right after. That would make a lot of sense. Right, because obviously they're connected. In terms of other details, a lot of people have pointed out that, hanging around in the Toy Story world, basically the Norts could be trying to figure out how to bring a lifeless puppet to life, like the toys in Toy Story, and that would, kind of connect to bringing back Xion, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh, they're hanging around here to find out how these lifeless puppets work, right, the toys, so they can bring back Xion, and she's the lifeless puppet, and she would be easy to Nort, because obviously, she would not retain her heart, or doesn't have a heart, right, so it'd be easy to just infect her, with darkness. So a lot of people are also using that as evidence. Personally, for me, something that I remember, right, is Axel saying that he'll always be there to bring Xion back, and to bring Roxas back. Like, that's a scene specifically with him and Xion, right? And so it would make sense if that was some subtle foreshadowing for the future, right? Axel is trying to bring back Roxas, Sora is trying to bring back Roxas, and now, if that is Xion, right, he is going to attempt to bring her back, from the darkness, but the thing is, he doesn't remember, right? And so that's just kind of the other thing, is that, like, no one remembers Xion, and so I saw a couple of people talking about that on Twitter, like, specifically, and, like, Sora or Axel just thinking that she's a new member of the organization or whatever and striking her down. I think Sora should maybe, like, remember her from his dream sequence, or have, like, an inkling, but I think that's where sort of Recoded comes in. Like, remember, Naminé is like, hey, you'll bring back all these forgotten people, and in this specific trailer, right, in the, I guess, the Big Hero 6 world, you have this monster, and it's made out of the bite blocks or whatever from Recoded. Like, hey, Recoded's relevant. So, maybe they'll be able to decode the journal and remember Xion as well. And all of that fun stuff. So, that's pretty much all of the evidence for that. A lot of people are also saying, well, if they need 3 more, like, you got Demyx, you got Xion, you don't have a lot of options, basically. So people are saying it's a process of elimination, plus the style of the hair, the shape of the jaw, right? The fact that they're hiding her look may indicate that this isn't just Aqua, right? Or another one of the girls again. Like, why would they hide her face like that? Also, again, the scene happening after Roxas. I think that's all pretty compelling, and I do agree that this is the strongest theory. Personally, though, I have some other things that would be even more of a twisty twist, so I hope that y'all are ready, okay? What about Naminé? Okay. Because Naminé, right, did, like, work against her will with Marluxia and Calxiyn. Obviously, she's in Kairi, so I don't know how that's all gonna work, but I noticed when I was doing a side-by-side comparison of Naminé compared to Xion, that Naminé on one side of her head has this, like, one long strip of her hair, whereas Xion has, like, two long strips of her hair. And so, like, in terms of the hairstyle, if Naminé got a haircut that was similar to Kairi, it would fit a lot more than Naminé's hairstyle because, than Xion's hairstyle, because, like I said, Xion has those two pieces, whereas Naminé, only has one. You guys should follow me on Twitter, because that's where I posted that comparison photo. But yeah, so that's kind of my thing. Also, we don't know if Naminé can wield the Keyblade. We don't know if she can fight. We only know that she can manipulate memories, you know, and I'm sure that Xehanort would sort of want that. That's a pretty valuable, you know, asset to have on the team, and right, like, Marluxia and Calxiyn already, like, tried to, like, use her, right? Obviously, she escaped, but, like, what if she doesn't this time? You know what I mean? Because everybody's expecting it to be Xion. But what about expecting the unexpected? That's what I'm trying to do. Like, who would I be if I didn't make theories that made absolutely no sense? But you know what? It's good to put it out there, because what if it is Naminé, and all of you guys were like, I didn't see it coming, and I'll be like, bitch. Like, anyways. So there's that, right? I think that's a possibility. I'm not saying that that's, again, the most likely thing is it's gonna be Xion, and we're gonna be like, alright, like, that's it, you know? But, what if it's not? You know what I mean? To continue forward, right, there's only so many girls that we have to choose from, and the jaw is very much round, like a Naminé or a Xion or a Kairi. Kairi's, like, at the bottom of this list, because, like, she's a princess of heart. I don't think you can do that. So, we're not going to talk about her. So, in terms of theories, strongest is Xion, Naminé, and the last sort of thing that I want to throw out there is, like, what about, like, the Master of Masters, or not the Master of Masters, actually, Luxu. Like, I know that the foretellers are going to be important, but we don't know to what extent, so what if that's Luxu and what's under Luxu's face? Like, I know that's so random, and, like, that's, like, the crack theory, so, like, Xion's, like, the actual theory, Naminé is, like, a sort of actual theory, like, this is a crack theory, but what if it's, like, Luxu or one of the foretellers or something? Because, like, Luxu did wear a black coat and all that stuff, and so I'm just like, we don't know what's under there. Like, we don't know what he looks like, right? We don't know what any of them look like, actually. And, like, I think it's clearly, like, a girl, like, to me, but Ephemera also has silver hair, so I'm like, so that's, like, my crack theory. My crack theory is that maybe it's possible for, that person that we see sort of, like, you know, briefly, could also be, you know, a foreteller or somebody, basically somebody from Union Cross. That's basically the category for that theory, is a Union Cross related person. But yeah, I think that Xion and Naminé have the most potential. Personally, again, like I said, I think that it's Xion for sure, but I think Naminé would be very, very interesting and very unexpected. Because, like, I don't want to say it's no fun, but, like, it's no fun when everybody already knows, you know what I mean? And people think that they already know, but what if they don't know? That's all that I'm trying to say. That is all I'm saying. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, you guys should become patrons over on Patreon so you guys can join my Discord server and come talk with us more, because we do have a couple Kingdom Hearts chats, and this has been sort of a steady, debate, but I hope, for some references, there was a tweet that was under the, Project Estati, tweet that had the Xion and, Xion, I guess if it's Xion, it's a Xion and Xion comparison, right? The comparison between Xion and Xion, or, Xion and Naminé, or whoever it is, right? The comparison pictures under their tweet, and there were a couple people in the Discord server that helped me find pictures for my own comparison, so thank you guys for that. Like, looking at her hair, like, I don't know, it just screams Naminé to me, because, like, Xion has, like, 3 pieces, like, at the side of her head right here, whereas Naminé has this one big piece. But if you guys want to see that, you guys should follow me on Twitter, because that's where I kept it. And anyway, I will see you all later. Bye, guys. Hello everybody, this is Calxiyn here. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember that you guys should become $10 patrons over on Patreon, or any level of patrons, as $10 patrons get to request videos that we get to do. Our $5 patrons get early access to basically all of the content that we put out, among other rewards. And our $1 patrons get access to our Discord server. So if any of this interests you, you guys should check it out. Bye guys.